My name is Jeff, and this is the shape of my recovery. Drugs and alcohol were my priority over all else. I was a pleasure-seeking, narcissistic egomaniac with an inferiority complex. I had a compulsion and obsession with drugs and booze. Over the past decade during sobriety, I've learned to care about others, like family, friends, coworkers, and even strangers. Before my recovery, empathy, compassion, and sympathy were not emotions I was capable of or interested in. There is sobriety, as in not consuming drugs and alcohol, and there is sobriety as in living an honest, caring life based on good principles. I now have both kinds of sobriety. Where things like spending time with family used to be a pain, I now look upon this as something to cherish and enjoy. I have experienced perspective change. I've also learned about acceptance. Acceptance is the answer to all my problems. All that I can change is myself and my behavior. I can't control people or situations. If they disturb me, I have to accept it. I now understand that addicts come in all shapes, sizes, colors, religions, nationalities, and socioeconomic classes. The biggest aha moment was in realizing that addicts can also be high-functioning and materially successful. I was an addict with a big home, 2 cars, and a boat. I didn't think that combination was possible. I wasn't living the stereotypical addict image on the streets in dirty clothes and drinking booze out of a paper bag. Nobody spoke with me at the end of my addiction. I was estranged from my children, friends, and wife, and I was unemployed. Only by consistently doing the next right thing for a period of time was I able to turn this around, and it took longer than I wanted. Today I have a loving relationship with my children. They look to me for advice. I am friendly with my ex-wife. I have mended all friendships. I am remarried and have an amazing relationship with my stepkids. I'm a caring friend, husband, father, brother, son, co-worker, and the go-to person for many people. I have relationships with men that I made in the AA program, which are based on honesty and include discussions about feelings and emotions. While sitting in a meeting nearly 10 years ago, a woman across the room said a phrase which changed my life: abandon hope of a better past. I'd been mentally beating myself up for the wrongs I had done, and also was having verbal arrows shot at me by my children and ex-wife for all I'd done to ruin their lives. How could I not have regrets and remorse? But this phrase helped me understand that I could not change the past. Rather, I could learn from it and behave in a different manner moving forward. I was told to do the next right thing, and to build self-esteem by doing esteem-worthy acts. All of these actions allow me to stop focusing on the past. This didn't mean I should forget the past. This is certainly an easy concept, yet a challenging one for me to put into practice. But once I did, my serenity increased. Abandon hope of a better past. I'll say that again. Abandon hope of a better past. I've had to let go of the past. Have hope for the future, and then see that hope materializes into real life. Pleasure for me means the release of dopamine, serotonin, and adrenaline, and is often the result of things such as a vacation, a massage, and so on. For me, money can buy pleasure. Pleasure was also obtained in the past using drugs and alcohol. Happiness, however, is a form of peace and serenity, comfort, love, and acceptance. When I wake up these days, happiness is my priority. It used to be that all I wanted was pleasure. I still enjoy many pleasurable things. It's just that they are not my main priority and driving factor throughout the day. Happiness has been harder to achieve than pleasure, but also more fulfilling. Take happiness and put some pleasure on top of it, and I've got a pretty darn good life.